All right, Amanda, thank you. Senator Joe Manchin said that he is a no vote on Build Back Better, ending negotiations on that bill officially on Sunday and dealing the president's agenda another major blow heading into the new year. Joining us now for more is Iowa Senator and member of the Senate Armed Services Committee, Senator Joni Ernst, back with us on the program here. Senator, so nice to see you. Good morning.
Oh, good morning, Rob. Great to be with you today.
It's great to be with you, too. I'm wondering if you've had any conversation with Joe Manchin since Sunday. He's a no vote on this. They wouldn't have been able to call it for a vote because Elizabeth Warren and Cory Booker both have COVID, meaning they wouldn't be able to show up and vote in person anyway. So this is going to get punted to 2022 either way. But Joe Manchin is a no vote. Have you had any exchange with him?
I have not since Sunday, but I am so thankful. Many of us have had conversations along the way with Senator Manchin, and Joe did the right thing. He is representing his state, and of course, polling coming out of West Virginia showed that the Build Back Better, or what the Republicans, what we call the reckless tax and spending bill, West Virginians said they don't want this. Americans don't want this bill. It is a radical expansion of social welfare programs that we simply cannot afford. So again, Senator Joe Manchin did the right thing. We're very thankful. He's had a lot on his shoulders, but he made the right choice.
You know, Senator Manchin and I should say all 50 members of the Republican side of the Senate as well. We keep acting as though this is one person. It's really 51 people who are making this decision in a 100-member body. I'm wondering if you think we see a revised version of this bill in early 2022, or is this dead forever?
Well, I do think that the Democrats will keep pushing on this, in particular, President Biden and the Democratic leader, Chuck Schumer. You will see them continue to try and find ways, loopholes, to put into place a number of these radical ideas that the far left progressives are promoting, which is very unfortunate. Again, these are programs that we simply cannot afford. It's putting a lot of burden on our taxpayers that are already suffering from inflation this year. It's not transitory inflation. This inflation is here to stay for quite a while. And until we get those problems solved, we shouldn't even be taking this up. I hope that President Biden understands that. And again, it's a very widely unpopular idea across the United States.
Yeah, polling has shown that. 10 days from now, we'll be looking at the 2022 midterms as soon as that calendar page flips. At some point, does Chuck Schumer need to start thinking about those swing state Democrats that are going to be in tough re-election campaigns coming up in 2022 as well?
Oh, absolutely, Rob. And you've hit the nail on the head right there, is that we have some really exciting races coming up in 2022. And I see this as a great opportunity for Republicans to take back the House, take back the Senate, and really put the balance in check. This administration has been heck bent on instituting radical ideas, all of their climate change policies, which are really harmful for American business. And so this is an opportunity for us to step up to that challenge, make sure we've got good candidates, and really seize on the moment, slow this radical agenda down. So yes, there are a lot of opportunities for Republicans out there. And I think if Schumer and Biden continue to go down this path, it's only going to help Republicans in 2022.
Yeah, I was also just sort of thinking about this situation from trying to look at it, step back and look at it from 10,000 feet. Joe Manchin could be saving Republicans from themselves by being a no vote on this as well.
Yes, there's a lot of opportunity here. And, you know, you mentioned the 51 of us that are against the Build Back Better plan, but I would say that there were even some Democrats, too, that really did not want to take a vote. Yes. So he's saving a heck of a lot of people by doing this. But all in all, I would say that Joe Manchin, you know, you're saving America as well.
Senator, I have to bring this up. This might just be my favorite tweet of 2021. The year's not over yet, but it was your 12 things that Joe Biden, basically 12 days of Christmas, the 12 things that Joe Biden gave us throughout his 11 months in office in 2021, like the 12 days of misery, basically. It is hysterical. The production value, though, Senator, on this, did you do this yourself?
Oh, I am not nearly so talented, but I have a wonderful team that works with me on these ideas, and they are great at animation and putting this all together. But it's a great way to get people involved, people that maybe don't normally pay attention to politics or what's going on. They do know pocketbook politics, though, and this really strikes at the heart of that.
It was pretty good. We are, what, 5 days away until Christmas. So it was, I got a laugh when I saw that. Really enjoyed it. Senator Ernst, have a great Christmas. Look forward to seeing you in the new year.
Merry Christmas to you, Rob. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Hey, I'm Rob Finnerty. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please join the conversation in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, too. Hit the bell icon to be alerted to breaking news. And remember, there's a whole lot more on Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news network. Newsmax TV, we're real news for real people.